let's look at personalization technology. Personalization is the process of satisfying customers' needs, building customer relationship, and increasing profit by designing products and services that actually meet the customer's preferences better. Amazon, for example, suggests products you might enjoy based on your past browsing and purchasing habits. Customization, which is a little bit different from personalization, it allows customers to modify their standard offering, such as basically selecting a different homepage to be displayed each time you open your web browser. And, for example, maybe, you log into Yahoo portal and then you customize the start page by choosing your preference layout, colors, and content, and so on. Nike is a great example which lets the customers to create their own shoes by basically selecting styles and colors on their website. Using personalizations require gathering a lot of information about the customer's preferences and shopping pattern. And some customers get impatient with answering long surveys about their preferences. Also, collecting this information might affect customers' sense of privacy as well. So to ease the concerns, companies should include clear privacy policies on their website stating how personal information is being collected and used. Many companies use personalization technology to improve customer service. For example, if you buy a suit from Nordstrom.com, the site might suggest shoes or a tie that can go with that suit that you have bought. If you buy a song from maybe Apple iTunes, the other songs purchased by listeners like you can be suggested as well. Google also provides personalized service for Google account holders as well. Users can personalize search results that are basically recorded based on their searching histories. To implement a personalization system, several IT tools are being needed, such as internet, databases, data warehouse, data marts, data mining tools, as well as mobile networks. Also, collaborative filtering is another tool that might be needed. What is collaborative filtering? It's a search for a specific information or pattern using input from multiple business partners and data sources. It can identify a group of people based on common interests and recommends product or services based on what the member of the group purchased or didn't purchase. It normally works well with a single product category such as books, computers, and so on. There are some drawbacks of collaborative filtering is that it needs a large sample of users and content to work well. In addition, it's not useful for making recommendations across unrelated categories, such as predicting that customers who listed a certain CD would also like a particular computers, for example. One application of collaborative filtering is making automatic predictions about customers' preferences and interests based on similar users. For instance, if a user rates several movies and is then added to a database that contains other users' rating. In a collaborative filtering system can predict the user's rating for movie he or she maybe have evaluated. You might have even seen features on Netflix.com where a list of other movies you might like or has been played recently is being there. Netflix paid $1 million to the team that won a contest to come up with best algorithm for improving the accuracy of Netflix recommendation systems. Other websites that use collaborative filtering systems also improve customer service as well. Those websites could be like Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Half.com, and so on. Now let's look at knowledge management. Knowledge management is a technique used to improve customer relationship management by identifying, storing, and disseminating know-how facts about how to perform tasks. Know-how can be explicit knowledge, such as formal written procedures, or tacit knowledge, personal or informational knowledge. Knowledge is basically an asset that should be shared throughout an organization to generate business intelligence and maintain a competitive advantage in the marketplace. Knowledge management deals with the concept of organizational learning, organizational culture, and best practices to convert tacit knowledge into explicit knowledge, and creating a knowledge-sharing culture in a company. Also, eliminating obstacles to share knowledge, and introduce technique to improve customer relationship management, identifying, storing, and disseminating facts about how to perform these tasks. Knowledge is more than information and data. It is also contextual. Explicit knowledge, such as how to close a sale, can be captured in a data repository and can be shared. Expert salesperson can document how they close sales successfully. And this documentation can then be used to train somebody new in the sales department who are struggling with closing sales. Tacit knowledge, however, cannot be captured very easily. Knowledge that someone has gained throughout the experience might vary depending on the situation in which it was used, the context of it. Typically, the best way to gather this information is interactively, such as asking the employee a specific question about how he or she will handle that issue. Interaction is a key part of managing tacit knowledge. A knowledge management system must encourage open communication and exchange of ideas, typically in an email, instant messaging, wikis, video conferencing, or maybe tools such as WebEx and GoToMeetings. By storing knowledge that is being captured from the experts, a knowledge repository can be created for employees to refer to when needed. The most common example is creating a knowledge base of typical customer complaints and solutions. Dell computers, they use this type of knowledge base as well. Knowledge base can be used when new products are being designed. A company can store past experiences with similar design in there. Mistakes made in testing and so forth can help speed up the delivery timetable and avoid making the same mistakes. The use of knowledge base is particularly helpful in designing software products and services as well. Employees might be reluctant to share their experience because once everybody knows what they know, maybe they can be fired or they might not feel very secure. A simple knowledge management system consists of using groupware, such as IBM Notes, Lotus Notes, or Microsoft SharePoint Server, which a lot of companies are actually using in order to create, manage, and distribute documents throughout the organizations. These documents include the kind of information that we have talked about, such as outline of procedures for customers' representative or reports of past design efforts. Other tools and technologies might include database management systems, data mining tools, and decision support system. Knowledge management plays a key role in success of customer relationship management because it helps businesses use their knowledge asset to improve customer service and productivity, as well as reducing costs and generating more revenues. A knowledge management system could help an organization in order to promote innovation by encouraging the free exchange of ideas, improving customer service by reducing their response time, increasing revenue by reducing the delivery time for the product and services, as well as improving employee retention rate by rewarding employees for their knowledge. Because of the importance of knowledge and knowledge management systems in the organization, now there is a person in charge of this part of the organization, which is called Chief Knowledge Officer, or CKO, which is responsible for overseeing knowledge management within an organization. This person needs to make sure that the knowledge resources are properly collected, stored, and disseminated amongst the key decision making. And also make sure that the organization profits from the knowledge resources, including its employee, its processes, as well as its intellectual property. The CKO also should try to maximize the return on investment related to the knowledge management systems and procedures.